Singapore has an ambitious goal to become a global hub for AI talent. The goal is to achieve a target of 15,000 AI practitioners by 2028 through education and training. There's even an AI Apprenticeship Programme for Singaporeans who qualify. Here's a brief tour of the version of the course I took in 2023. Sign up is free, and there's content for everyone, from beginners to advanced practitioners. You can sign up for the Foundations in AI course here. I signed up as a learner, but I'm also an educator. The online course costs a tad over 200 Sing dollars. The course info page indicates the course takes at least 140 hours. It will take longer if you really want to get the intuition behind some of the exercises. Most of the course content is curated from DataCamp, the online coding learning platform. Signing up for this course entitles you to a 1-year subscription to DataCamp, paid through a voucher code. Let's step back a bit to see the bigger picture of the AI and data science landscape. Looking at the diagram on the left, you see that as a data scientist, you'll be interacting with different people in adjacent domains and business functions. The diagram on the right shows how AI itself is under the umbrella of data science and encompasses supervised, unsupervised, and deep learning. In the wild, it's important to choose projects that are suited for AI solutions. Not all are. In this course, we'll cover steps 2, 3, and 4. Here are some stats for the DataCamp component for this course. The videos are not very long, with exercises interspersed to practice what you've learned. Most of the exercises are coding exercises, but they are usually less than 10 lines of code. The 35 modules in this course are grouped by subject, as you can see here. Here are the first 4 subjects with 15 modules. With the availability of Copilot and other AI coding assistants, it's more important to understand the concepts and when to use them versus having to remember syntax. Statistical thinking is a must-have skill. Subjects 5 through 7 make up the crux of the course. Outside of your Python toolkit, you should get to know SQL, Structured Query Language, Shell, aka the command line or CLI, Git for sharing and version control, and Jupyter Lab or Jupyter Notebook as your Integrated Development Environment or IDE. The brick exercise at the end is outdated and not very useful. Let's take a look at what a module looks like. I'll select Machine Learning with tree-based models in Python for supervised learning. Here's the module description with objectives. Below is the DataCamp course you must complete. Here we are in the DataCamp course for module SUP5. There are 5 chapters. Note the red underline with info for this course. It's comprised of 5 hours with 15 videos and 57 exercises. The exercises are short to test your understanding. You can download the datasets to use in your own development environment, which I did using Jupyter Lab. Let's take a look at the course details using the link highlighted in pink. The chapter detail shows all the exercises you must complete. Let's take a look at logistic regression versus classification tree. You can download the videos for offline viewing. Each chapter has its own set of slides, which you can also download. Here's a typical exercise. Most of the datasets are available for download, though there were a few exceptions where they were not available. You can see the results of your code in the bottom terminal on the right. You can also view the slides by selecting the Slides tab, should you need to go back to refer to the content. Minus comments and line spacing, there are only 5 lines of code, and most of the exercises are fill in the blanks. I'd like to copy and save my work in Jupyter Lab. In the wild, there's much more to learn and do in order to implement a real-world AI solution. This is what a typical AI project lifecycle looks like. Step 1 is a critical step, and some knowledge or experience with design thinking can help a great deal. Step 2 is where you gather data and do some exploratory data analysis to clean your data up and prepare it for step 3. Choosing the right model for training is dependent on your objective. odds are that you will have more than one objective, so we'll use more than one model. However, even if you have one objective, it may make sense to use more than one model to see which one gives you the best results. After testing and validating your model's outcomes with stakeholders, it's time for deployment. It's an iterative process as one discovers new information and assesses it against business value and viability. Over time, the ingestion of new data will change the makeup of data and shift data distributions, at the same time possibly introducing bias and variance, which can affect accuracy. This must be monitored and corrected using machine learning ops, or ML ops, on top of DevOps. I completed this course in August of 2023, and already so much has changed, and for the better. In this example, I'm taking the Titanic dataset for a test run using ChatGPT. Start by dragging the CSV file into the prompt box, then a simple EDA, exploratory data analysis request, to see the distribution of the data by demographic features. It provides a good explanation along with the right kind of charts. Next, what is the correlation of survival rates by these demographics? Again, it returns useful explanations with charts. EDA and data preparation take up to 80% of the lifecycle, but AI is accelerating code development with Python libraries like data prep, helping to automate these necessary but mundane tasks. More user-friendly tools are coming every day. The barrier to entry to a career in data science is getting lower by the day. You too can be one of Singapore's 15,000 AI practitioners. Get started today and begin your journey into this exciting and rewarding career path.